chugging along here. So looking at more similarity things, now we're going to look at the angle bisector similarity. And as you can read here, an angle bisector in a triangle divides the triangle into two similar triangles. So that means that if we have this angle bisector right here, and we know that because we can see that those two angles are the same. So with that, that means that we have this triangle there, which is also similar to this triangle right here. So that means we can use our proportions to be able to figure out any lengths that we want to know. And we can do that because now we can see that A, basically we'll just use whatever on the opposite sides over B. We see here, we can create a proportion that A is proportional to B. Then also, we know that we can again take this C, and we know that is going to be proportional to D. So we can take C divided by D there. Okay, so basically we just kind of hop over the line and make it proportional there. So hop over our angle bisector. So if we come down here to A to see what's going on, we see that this segment, don't know what it's called, is an angle bisector. So that means that this line, that angle is going to be congruent to that angle. So again, if we just take our numbers and put it over what's on the other side, so we can take 4 over 8, and that's going to be equal to, and we again take our 2, and that can be over, I'm going to leave it as a question mark, because it doesn't matter x, whatever it is, we can still solve for it. So now, like we did in our first or second lesson, I think, now we're going to cross multiply. So we need to multiply 4 times our question mark, and then 2 times our 8. So 4 times question mark gives us 4 question marks. It's equal to 2 times 8, which is 16. I'm going to go ahead and move that real quick. Move. Ta-da! Okay. And now we want to figure out what question mark is equal to. So if we just divide that by 4, divide by 4, it gives us that question mark is equal to 4. Another way we could have seen this is by our scale factor, because if we looked at, let me change colors here, 4 to 8, to get there we added 4, or with our scale factor is how much we multiplied. So here we multiplied by 2, so that means going from 2 to question mark we must multiply by 2 as well, and so that would have given us 4. That helps if your scale factor is really nice. If it's not, then sorry Charlie, can't do it. Okay, let's look at B here real quick. So again, we know this segment is an angle bisector, so we're going to have these two angles are the same. So if we just take the 6 over 15, just make our proportion 6 over 15, and that's equal to, we take 2x over 5, then we divide that by 10, no, 2x minus 6, not over 5, what am I talking about? And divide that by 10. So now we need to cross multiply and plug chug and refuse to do drug. So 6 times 10 gives us 60. I'm going to bring it over here. We're going to have 15 times 2x minus 6. So we need to multiply that out, which is called, starts with a D and ends with distribution. So we need to distribute. So we'll have 60 is equal to 15 times 2x would give us 30x. 15 times a negative 6 would give us negative 90. So don't be scared by how big those numbers are. We'll just keep going. So if we add 90, 60 plus 90 gives us 150. That's equal to 30x. Now we need to get that 30, or that x by itself, so we divide by 30, divide by 30. So that would mean, let me bring it back over here, not a lot of space, sorry, that x is equal to 5. Because 150 divided by 30 is equal to 5. I'll move all this. You can see it a little better. Okay, now go ahead and give D a try and then move on to the next video.